Okay, welcome everybody. This is Wylms, your Forex mentor. I'm going to be sharing with you a strategy today. We're training on the ICT um, silver bullet strategy. But before we dive into that strategy, because I have it written out with a actual picture, and then we'll jump into the charts to see if we can actually find it on the charts as well. Um, so let me do some housekeeping first. First off, I want to go to my website to let you guys know that I did some changes, made some changes. So let me go ahead and do that. Share that with you guys real quick. Okay. So I made some changes on the website. So definitely when you get a chance, click in the comments area, description area, go directly to the site or just type in www.wellnessmaterial.com so you can take a tour of the site again. I put some free Forex training here. Um, again, my book is published, so you guys can take a look at that. You can join the Telegram group, Facebook group, YouTube channel, broker I use. Um, I'll be teaching going forward, showing you guys how to be your own bank. I sent out a survey to some of the people in my that I mentor in my mentorship group, and I already got some replies on that. So going forward, come back to the YouTube channel, come back to the Facebook group to learn more about what I mean about being your own bank. Basically, being your own bank, we'll talk about that in a moment. I'll be sharing strategies on how you can do that. So, but you'll need a broker's account, you're going to need a dividend reinvestment account, and you're going to need a smart contract account. And eventually going to be, you want to own a funded account or become a funded trader. All four of these are going to work together to help you be your own bank. Okay. I'm still working on my Forex course. There's another funded trading um, link that you guys could become a funded trader with this link as well. Don't forget to order your journal. Forex Factory's on here. I'll probably touch on the strategy on Forex Factory today as well if I have time. Books I recommend. This is a really good link here. Definitely take a look at these books here because you want to build your learning library. That way you can always have references to your craft and sharpen those skills. Okay. And again, the Candlestick Bible um, audio book is here. You can listen to that while you're driving or doing chores around the house. Um, and yeah, basically, then I changed this link out. You guys could click on that link to learn more about that. I'll be talking about that as well. And those are basically the changes I made on the site. All right. And of course, as always, join my email list if you're not already a member of the email list. So this is all on my website. So now, share another screen here real quick. And okay, so all of this is going to be in the description area to click on, so you guys can learn more about that. Be Your Own Bank has its own designated interest page. If you have to opt in to learn more about being your own bank. There's a short questionnaire. You can go ahead and click the link in the description area, fill out the questionnaire, so I can learn a little bit more about whether or not you know how to be your own bank. It's real simple, really. It's like maybe 10 questions. And then you partner with Wylms. Basically, I'm going to show you how to, through affiliate marketing, I'm going to show you how to make money online to help you fund your bank. Okay, so you're going to want to click on that link as well to learn more about that. You have to opt in to learn about that particular opportunity, but I'm going to show you real quick um, the pages real quick here. Let's go back to this page and show you the actual websites that I create for being your own bank. So learn how to be your own bank in the year 2024. So by being your own bank, you're going to learn how to, you know, manage your or create your own stock portfolio, investing portfolio, and a trading portfolio. So it's all about learning how to manage and own stocks, investing, and trading, growing your money through trading as well. Um, so definitely come to this link to learn how to be your own bank, see how to turn your hard-earned cash into mega millions by just joining the club. So it's going to be a club, and I'll be doing a lot of YouTube videos. I'll be doing a lot of training on how to become your own bank. Simply fill out the form. It'll take you to the next page. Okay. And once you guys create or start to pursue being your own bank, you're going to want to create the same website. I have share codes down here that we can go to this link down here to create the same exact website. And therefore, you're taking ownership when you start sharing this strategy with people you know or people online through different marketing strategies that you'll learn from me. So that way you could actually start sharing this strategy with others, and then you reap the rewards of those people wanting to be their own bank as well. So it's a great program. I'll be sharing more about that in the near future. And this link, let me share this one real quick. Okay. Could you use an extra $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year? If yes, this is for you. This is the affiliate program that I'm going to share with you guys. In the next couple of videos, I'll be sharing exactly how to set up this affiliate program. The money you make through this affiliate program is going to help fund your bank. Okay, so you're going to want to go ahead, click the link in the description, go ahead and opt in to learn more about this particular affiliate program. Once you get it all set up, you start generating some funds, and there's no guarantee of income. Your income is depending on your work ethic and your skill set, how much time and effort you put towards learning and applying what I teach. Okay, so that's important. But once you start generating funds from this particular affiliate program, you're going to use those funds to help fund your bank. And then you're going to grow your bank by learning how to invest, learning how to buy and purchase stocks, learning how to trade your money through different online platforms, Forex, indices, crypto, things of that nature. So I'll be teaching you guys all of that in the near future. So definitely opt into the links that you see in the description. So with that being said, thank you for your time on that. But let me go ahead and now talk about the strategy that I want to share with you guys today. All right, so let's take a look at that real quick. Do another screen share. Okay, so some of you probably have heard of the ICT silver bullet strategy. Okay, this is you can find it on YouTube. Okay, and the gentleman who created this strategy um, has a huge following, right? He's got a huge following. A lot of people have subscribed to his channel. And what I'm doing with this strategy, I started implementing the strategy for myself. And now I'm teaching how to actually use this strategy for yourself. So if you've never heard it before, stay tuned, take copious notes. Um, if you have heard it before, try it out, back test it, learn how to implement it in your trading plan, um, or make it your main trading plan, and just pretty much stay consistent and do this during the trading sessions, Monday through Friday. Okay, so let's go through this real quick. I'm going to read it first, and then I'm going to show you a quick picture, and then we're going to jump into the charts to learn more about that. All right, so follow these steps. Number one, the silver bullet trading strategy. You want to mark your zones between 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York session time. Okay. Now, first thing you want to do is find liquidity. Okay. Identify liquidity and antidote the first use the first 5 minutes. Well, 5 minute chart or session. Buy side liquidity swings. Um, we come up to, you'll find that between 9:30 at that time, well, that price is running out. Market structure shift plus displacement as soon as either both sides or buy side or sell side gets up, out, drop to 1 minute, and antidote the current valid swing plus displacement candle in, wait for market structure. Okay, swing. Fair value gap as soon as price shifts structures with displacement, antidote the displacement, high and low written. The range, identify if there is a fair value gap. If not, we have no trade. Okay, you're going to set a limit order. Once you identify a fair value gap, you set a limit order slightly above or below the fair value gap. That's when you'll be anticipating price will come to fill it at that particular time. You're going to set stop losses. Stop losses will be either be above or below the swing point of the market structure. Okay. Target opposite side liquidity. So let me show you the quick picture here. Okay. And then we'll click on this link to look at it bigger. I don't know if you could see it that big here. All right. So basically, let me click on it real quick. Make it bigger so you guys can see it. Okay, here we go. Okay, again, here are my notes. ICT silver bullet strategy, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mark your highs and lows at or a little after 10 a.m. So if we look at the chart here, you have your 10 a.m. session right here between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Okay, so we're going to mark the highs and lows. So at 10 a.m., the high, or a little bit after 10 a.m., the high was here with this line. Okay, and the low was here on this particular line. Okay, so we're going to wait for a break on the up or the bottom side. So we're going to wait for the market to either break this line. So apparently it did it right here. It broke on the upside, right? So if it would have broken on the lower side, it would be down here. But it broke on the upside, okay? And you're going to wait for a pullback. This is the pullback right here, right? This is a pullback. Wait for a pullback. Then wait for a retouch because it must retouch the order block or the fair value gap. So the fair value gap is marked right here, / order block. So you see this rectangular section here. And all you're really doing is waiting for it to retouch that section right there. And this is where you would set your limit, right? It's your sell limit or buy limit. So here you're going to put a sell limit for it to go down. So once it retouches, it goes right back into this fair value gap or order block, and it taps you into the market right here. And all you have to do is just set a ratio of 1 to 3. Okay, set a ratio of 1 to 3. It would have hit, you would have been in profit if you set your ratio of 1 to 3. Okay, and you're going to set your stop losses above, which is above the entry. Okay, so in case it reverses, go the opposite direction, which this one did not reverse and go in the opposite direction. It continued to go down. So it really never hit your stop loss. Therefore, you were in profit. And typically you want to set your stop loss 15 pips above your order or below the order and set your TP at the low. So when I say set your TP at the low of this line here that you have already set, because then in the beginning I asked you to put your high and your low. So you're going to set your TP for the market to hit the low of that session, right? So this is the strategy. It happens every day between 10 a.m. and 11 p.m. Okay. Now, if it doesn't like get to this point, does a retouch and reverses on you, then hit your stop loss. So you protected your principal. Always protect your principal. But since this particular trade went in your favor, you actually earn money. Okay. Now, back test this over and over and over so that way you could actually see this happening in your eyes in the charts. And this particular chart is the NAS 100. Okay. NAS 100. So let me go to the live chart now and show you what that looks like. So let's back test this. Let's see if we can find this. Strategy. So it's US 100, also known as NAS 100, on the charts. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find this on the chart, the same exact picture that I showed you previously. So we're going to go to our calendar and we're going to go to, let's say, let's try Monday, the 26th. So Monday the 26th. And we're going to look for the 10 a.m. session. Let's fast forward. And we're looking for 10 a.m. So here's 10 a.m. right here. So we're going to take our marker and put it on 10 a.m. Okay. And we're going to stretch it out to 11. Clear the chart. So 10 a.m. to 11. Okay, so what are we looking for? Okay, so we need to set our highs and lows, right? We're going to set our highs and lows for the particular day. And I can tell you right now, this one didn't pan out. Pretty much hit your stop loss. I'm going to show you something real quick here. Okay, take our horizontal ray. We look at the high right here, and we look at the low down here. It actually went above the high, right? But never really came back down. So this is a no-go. Okay, this is a no-go. So now we're going to go to a different day. Let's go to the 27th. So when you don't see it pan out the way it should pan out, you don't take a trade, right? Simple as that. So let's take a look at Tuesday. Tuesday. This is what we mean by back testing. Take a look at the strategy, see if you can find it in the chart, right? That way you're training your eye to see it in the near future, just in case it happens again. So this is Tuesday. So we're going to mark it up 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Looks like it's the same exact thing. Yeah, it didn't work out here as well because it never came back down. Now we're gonna go to Wednesday. See if it happened on Wednesday. Okay, so this is Wednesday at 10 a.m. to 11. All right, so this is what happens here. I'm show you that it actually worked out on this day because we're going to mark the high. It's right there. Mark the low right here. So what we're waiting for it is for it to break the high, which it did right here, to come back and retrace, right? Come back and retrace right here, and come back and hit this particular area right here. Okay, so it came back and hit that area, right? Retraced here. It came back and hit it, and then came all the way down here. This is where you just put your order in. Okay. You put your order in right on this candle at the close of candle right here. So if we take a short position and say right here, we set our stop loss right above, right? And we're writing this all the way down to about, this one would have been about, I'll say 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2. 1 to 2 ratio. Okay, because it never came back down to hit this low that we set at 10 a.m. So this one you probably would have to keep your eye on and close it out at a 1 to 2. Because if you didn't close it out at 1 to 2, it would have stopped you out right here. It would have stopped you out. So this is one you don't set and forget. You just gotta watch it and then read the candles. So as soon as this red candle started to pull back, as you can see with this wick, you would have closed your order before this candle closed. Because the next order or candle would have caused the market to go back up. And it's heading for your stop loss. So you would have got stopped out if you didn't close it out for 1 to 2 ratio. Okay. So definitely screenshot this, replay the video, because again, the strategy is basically mark it up from 10 to 11, right? Set your high, which is this line right here. Set your low, which is this line right here. Remember, this is to 10 o'clock, right? This is at 10 o'clock. That's your 10 o'clock. This is your 11 o'clock. You want to do it between 10 and 11. That black figure. So 10, 11. And you wait for it to pull above your high, retrace, which is a retracement right here, then come back to touch the high, and this is where you place your order. Okay. At the end of this candle, you place your order to try to get a 1 to 2 ratio. Would have been a profit on this one. So it didn't happen on Monday, didn't happen on Tuesday. And I believe this is the 28th of February. Okay. So it happened on Wednesday. So let's go to Thursday to see if we can find it again really quick. Okay, so Thursday. There on the chart. Thursday. Mark it up at 10. Okay. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay. We're going to mark our highs. A little bit after 10, this was a high. And a little bit past the low, this was our low. All right. Now, what did it do? It came down, went past the low. Okay, so this is what you gotta look at. It passed the low. Retracement, right? Retrace. Okay. All right. And what are we waiting for? We're waiting for it to come back and hit our order block. This was a no trade because actually, yes, past 11 o'clock. So this is a no trade because it has to happen between 10 and 11. So it never really came back within this hour to give you this trade right here. But if this happened within 10, 11, you would have been in profit, but it didn't. So there's a no trade there. Okay, because it came down here, never really came back and touched it until after 11. So you don't want to take that trade. So replay the video and take a look at Wednesday again and back test, um, you know, future past dates and see if you can find the same strategy with the ICT silver bullet strategy. Okay, so just to show you the actual picture again. Just this one. Okay, so step number one, you mark your highs and your lows. Your high, a little bit past 10 o'clock, and your low right around here. This is your high, this is your low. So as soon as it makes a high, and then as soon as it makes a low, you mark those two levels there. Wait for a break on the upside or a downside. So this is the break of the upside, right? Wait for a pullback. This was a little pullback, right? Then wait for a retouch. It must retouch the order block or fair value gap that you set right here. And that's exactly what it did. It came back and retouched the fair value gap or the order block, whichever one you want to call it. Then you set a sell limit because you want to, once you see this happening here, you set a sell limit within the order block so you can get tapped in. Okay. Or if you're watching it live, click sell when it hits your order block or fair value gap. And then once you're tapped in, shoot for 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 or 1 to 4. Okay. Set stop loss 15 pips above, which is above right here. And then set your TP at the low, which is this low right here. Okay. And if it's a sell, set your TP at the high. Okay. So yeah, this is a strategy. And this is the one actually back tested. And I saw it worked exactly as it said, because as you can see, went into profit after 11, which is really nice. So each one of these candles, you want to do it in the 5 minute or the 1 minute trading session, or even a 15 minute. It all depends on what you like to trade. Because if you look at every one of these candles, it could have been, 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minute. Either or, you would have been in profit. Once it hits your TP, you're in profit. And then again, when it gets to a point where you can actually move your stop loss to break even, a little bit past break even, you'll be in profit. So if it ever comes back, at least you made some money. You're not actually waiting for it to hit your stop loss, and you're making some money on this trade. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. I hope you guys got value out of this. And if you want a different explanation, do a search on YouTube. Um, and just type in ICT Silver Bullet Strategy, and you'll find other traders like myself explaining this concept, which happens between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. Okay. Sometimes it pans out exactly as planned, sometimes it doesn't. But on those days when it doesn't pan out, you pretty much don't want to take that trade. All right, going forward. Okay. Because this is textbook. Once you start seeing stuff like this, then the retouch is going to go down, right? All right. We hope. If there was a 50-50 chance, then but you want to set your traps, right? You're the be the hunt, be the hunter, not the hunted. Set your traps. Set your traps. So with that being said, guys and gals, um, definitely go to the links in the description area. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up or like. Leave a comment. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. That way other people can find the same video that you just watched. If you're watching a replay, thanks for joining the live session. Do appreciate you guys that joined the live session today, because I do this every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. And yeah, share it with your friends. And I'll be posting it up on my Facebook group as well. And just to show you real quick how many people we have inside the Facebook group. Let's take a look. We are definitely growing. And what's the magic number? 237 members inside of the Facebook group, which is kind of nice. So definitely I'll be putting a recording inside the Facebook group. If you're not part of the Facebook group, reach out to me. There'll be a link in the description area as well. Make sure I give myself a reminder to put the link in the description area, in the comments area, and then you guys can go ahead and request to be part of the Facebook group. I put past recordings of past trainings that I do on Saturdays inside the Facebook group. So if you miss a training, you can always come back to the Facebook group as well. And I also put it on my website as well. So you can catch the most latest recording on my website going forward. But definitely thanks so much for watching today's training. Rewatch it, take notes, rewatch it, take notes again, and then share it with people that might find value in the ICT silver bullet strategy. So with that being said, everybody, thanks again for participating. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. See you next week. Bye.